like this some. So I'm gonna continue a read that I started over on TikTok and finish it up over here. Just gonna give it a second to see if anyone from over there wants to join here before I start. But it'll be saved, so you could just watch it later. Anyway, so I have a Queen of Pentacles in Hermit hiding the fact that she may be in a relationship. I was just thinking about whether or not this Queen of Pentacles is the Empress, but we'll get to that. So the next line is a Seven of Cups here, like maybe a bit of confusion or illusion around the Ace of Pentacles, like an abundant new beginning. Something that's going to be pretty solid and steady, practical, and shared success, right? But there's some sort of clarity with this King of Wands that somebody's receiving about a judgment from a Queen of Wands. Now, previously on my TikTok, I thought this Queen of Pentacles and this Empress were a separate energy, but I don't think so. Because we also have, I saw the Queen of Wands, I saw the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess is here as well. I think that this Empress is embodying all these queens, possibly. But we're going to get to that. Not there yet. There's clarity surrounding judgment that's going to make somebody sad, or that is making somebody sad. Like somebody's sad about being judged about for something, some sort of judgment. And they're thinking about this. They're in some sort of stagnation thinking about this, right? In hangman position, this is like clarity coming from somebody who's the Queen of Swords. Now, the reason why I feel like this is the same person is because the High Priestess came out under the line with the Empress. So I feel like this is the same person because the High Priestess, look, it's third eye, third eye. This is somebody, not only is she seeing, she's speaking. But she's speaking some sort of truth that somebody's listening to and gaining a new perspective about. And the judgment that they feel, either from themselves or the awareness. It says being forgiven too, but somebody is sad about this. This clarity that they're getting from this Queen of Swords. This awareness that they're getting from this Queen of Swords. I feel like this Queen of Swords is this High Priestess, which is also an Empress High Priestess. Like this is the same person. This is all the same feminine energy on this table here. There's only one masculine energy in here, and that's the King of Wands. People don't typically like to see the King of Wands. I don't have a problem with the King of Wands, but he is a very passionate, person, good looking. He can be problematic, especially if he's toxic. He's like I guess you could say a player in a sense, but he's not in reverse. He's in the upright. But people don't be excited to see the King of Wands, just like they're not excited to see the Queen of Wands, even though they have a lot of energy to create because it's fire. But they can manifest, and sometimes they can be portrayed or come off or can be depicted as a witch or warlock or somebody with the occult, you know? But that's why it's also showing third eye. I feel this person may be, it's a lot of third eye here. I feel like this person may be have either, if not a spiritual gift, awakened somehow. It's third eye all over this table, actually. It's here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times from what I can see. 9. The Hierophant is here. The High Priestess is here. This is very spiritual. Okay? Somebody is concerned about judgment. Probably because they're so spiritual. This needs to be healed because I did get the 4 of Wands, right? You're not going to be able to get to this Ace of Pentacles, this abundant, whether you're the masculine or the feminine, without healing this part right here. So where I left off on TikTok, this Empress came out as a High Priestess, and she's moving away from a collaboration. There's been some sort of injustice, which is clear because somebody feels bad about something. There's been some sort of injustice, illegal complication, dishonesty, and so like somebody's failing to take responsibility for this injustice as well, possibly. Somebody's been working on something for a long time, and it could be something spiritual, something that God put on your chest to do. And you could have collaborated or been a team effort, or a group that was once working together is doing spiritual things with the Hierophant here. Somebody is moving away from this. They're moving into calmer waters. They're going from the 3 of Pentacles to the 6 of Wands. They're moving away from this collaboration. Hi, hello, good morning, I don't know, good night. I don't know what you guys want to call this time, where you are. So, tell me more about this 3 of Pentacles. What's this 3 of Pentacles? It's collaboration. It's over, you see? Look at the cycle. Something is definitely over. I mean, somebody's sad about it. Their heart is broken. This Empress here. It's a cycle that's done. Somebody's moving into calmer waters. I don't know if this has happened yet or it has. I don't know. This energy was over in TikTok. So I'm just going to close it out, and then maybe we can pull a few more cards, because I could have carried over somebody's energy from over there too. Because this is an Empress that's clearly ending a situation with somebody. Or she has in the past already. Or you about to. Because over here it starts off as this secret relationship here in this 4 of Wands. Like you're in this home under this canopy with somebody, but you're not revealing that. And it's like a false start, almost like it's supposed to go into this Ace of Cups situation where it's abundant and stuff, but there's some energetic stuff in the background about judgment and this King of Wands that's in the way. And then, boom, a heartbreak. And the cycle ending. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Sometimes I can clearly feel if this is past and current energy. I don't know if this is past for everybody. This might be energy that hasn't presented itself yet. Tell me about this 8 of Cups. I have some other cards that I made myself. I think I'm going to use them. Tell me about this 8 of Cups. I can't believe that person fucking recording. That's ridiculous. wow. This King of Swords keeps coming out. He keeps trying to come out. Okay. Okay. I think this, I don't know if this heartbreak has anything to do with this King of Wands. It may for some. But this King of Wands and when I pulled the Three of Swords, the heartbreak under the Empress, the King of Swords came out the first time. So here he is again. There is some sort of conflict surrounding this King of Swords. But your angels are here to like balance it out. Or balance this energy out. It's forward movement from all these, from the conflict. Possibly with this King of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, this is competition. Look. So if that's the case, what are you sad over, King of Wands? Like, we gotta go back here. Tell me about this Eight of Cups and this King of Swords. Oh, this is coming fast. There's a lot of energy behind this. About walking away, possibly, from this King of Swords. With this conflict. Yeah, so you're moving out away, or you moved away from this King of Swords very quickly. And got like Spirit moved you out of this situation. It may have still have hurt. Yeah, look. You have your defenses up. Yeah, death and transformation. It ended. It's over. I think this is an air sign. King of Swords. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. That all this. So then what's happening over here? The cycle that's ending, it has to do with this King of Swords here. You're moving forward from that. That person, there's a lot of pain here with that. But what's with this person over here? What's with this King of Wands? Wish fulfillment. Oh, this person feels like their wish fulfillment is like tied up. Yeah. This person feels like their wish fulfillment is like bound or tied up. I don't know if that's true though. This looks like a lot of like mental. Why? What's with the King of Wands in this entrapment? Somebody feels trapped. Oh yeah. This is about to offer. Why? What's the problem? This person wants to offer this cup of love. And it's 10 of Pentacles. That's like their ultimate fulfillment. It's like this person feels like this situation is their spiritual inheritance. This is their 10 of Pentacles. Didn't I tell you it was a lot of Pentacles over here? Pentacle everywhere. Ow. What the fuck? Ace of Pentacles. It's a lot of Pentacles. Oh, you set me swinging. I don't know. What's the deal with this King of Wands? And Seven of Cups. This person's something about the judgment and something. Yes. Okay. Queen of Wands, Death and Transformation, Page of Cups. So it's a fresh start. This person wants a fresh start so bad. You feel like maybe a Queen of Wands is a death and transformation or a change. After this Queen of Wands. What's on the bottom? Yeah. Death and transformation, Queen of Wands, Page of Cups. Something about, a death and transformation with the Queen of Wands, having to do with the Queen of Wands energy, because that's the King of Wands. So maybe that makes sense. There's a King of Wands down here, right? Let me just show it to you because I pulled it on TikTok. Okay. So this was the only masculine energy that came out after the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, right? On this second line. So I'm like, why is this King of Wands here? And he came out sad about clarity, right? Where is it, right? It's like a breakthrough and clarity that a Queen of Swords is speaking. That's what I was talking about. I feel like this Queen of Swords and this Queen of Pentacles and this Empress may be wrapped into one because this person coming out as a High Priestess. So if anybody's going to be speaking some sort of truth or knowledge or hidden knowledge, it's going to be this person. Okay? And that's falling under the Empress, which is an abundant person, manifests very easily, a divine feminine, right? I think this is a divine feminine, not just a regular feminine, because they're also a High Priestess. So like, you can't be a divine feminine. You can't be a High Priestess without being a divine feminine. But you could be an Empress / divine feminine and not be a High Priestess. They're not mutually exclusive. So the fact that the High Priestess is here confirms to me that this is a divine feminine that was served an injustice. But that cycle is done. And that injustice had something to do with the King of Swords. Possible air sign. The angels came in to balance that out. You're guarded towards this person now. So that's over there. But then we got this King of Wands right here, right? Now, they're stressing over some clarity that they know now surrounding a Ten of Pentacles. That they feel that this is like family as well. They feel like they have some sort of a deep attachment when it comes to this Ace of Pentacles. I want to say with this Queen of Pentacles, because I mean, all these pentacles are hers. She is the Queen of Pentacles. You understand? So like, I feel like this King of Wands trying to be with this King of Pentacles, but he needed death and transformation with this Queen of Wands first in order to get this fresh start. You see that? So he's the King of Wands. He obviously had somebody matching his energy. Mind you, let's not, I don't want to confuse y'all, but let's not take away from the fact that, because I have to say every single timeline, because there's more than one, that an Empress is on the table. So this could all be one woman. Or at the time when you were matched up with this Queen of Wands, because that's what happens when you get into a situation with somebody. You got to match energies in order to be together. If you don't match energies, the situation's not going to last very long because y'all don't match. So if you're vibing with somebody and you've been together a while, y'all should be showing up in the same similar suits or navigating in the same kind of way because you're matching energies. You're together. So whoever you may have been with this Queen of Wands, there's some sort of death and transformation. Or this could be within y'all same union, because people get back together and come back together and transform and change all the time. But there's some sort of death and transformation that has to occur associated with this Queen of Wands in order for you to get this fresh start. And there's something that's making this person very anxious. Like they're concerned about this clarity. Or maybe you already blocked this Queen of Wands. Why the Five of Cups, though? Why the sadness? I know it was over the clarity. I think I need another deck. Why the Five of Cups? Can you tell me that? What is this person? Why are you so, like, thing over judgment? That's the thing I don't get. Why the Five of Cups? Because you juggled? anticipation, expecting, planning, finding balance, goal-oriented. There's a lot of planning here. Planner again. Like somebody's been planning something. Working on something a long time. Look. Like, oh, look, so you manifested this? I feel like somebody manifested something that finally came, and they may have been trying to balance it out, juggle it. Like, you expected to get this. Like, you manifested this person. Maybe this King of Wands manifested, even while still in a previous situation. That happens sometimes. You manifested something. And then that shit actually came. That's what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes, like, it'd be like, you know how people be like, be careful what you wish for. You might actually get that shit. And what are you going to do when you do get it? Like, you think you want something, and then when you do, you realize, damn, I'm not even ready for that shit for real. That's a fact. But, I mean, you did a lot of planning. Every queen is out here. It's just Empress. It could be a past person. Take it how it resonates. You could have to separate from a Queen of Wands from the past, or you could have to, because I was just listening to something too before I got on this live that I found very interesting while I was like doom scrolling. And the person was saying how something about separation and how God separates or whatever, so that God can work on, God separates couples sometimes so that you guys can work on your heart with God, not so that you can date other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you separate so that you can let God work on you so that you can come back together. Not for you to separate so you could just go through a whole phase and fuck a bunch of people and like do a lot of things. I don't know, I guess you want to do secretly. I'm not really even sure why people do that, but for whatever reason, they do. But that's not the reason why God brings separation in sometimes. And I know that can be confusing because sometimes you're like, well, I asked God to give me clarity and if this relationship should work, and we broke up. So maybe I'm supposed to be in the streets. Not necessarily. Maybe you're supposed to take a step back so that you could do some introspection and work on yourself, like the hermit mode, and get some spiritual guidance so that you can return to your partner. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. I say that to say that that could be the case here. Like, something may need to transform to get a fresh start. Now, this could mean that you may have to transform another situation with a previous person that you could have been matched up with. Like, it has to end in order for you to get this fresh start confirmation. Or this could have been the same girl that you still need to end and separate from in order for things to transform so you could get back with the same girl. That could be the case. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of queens on this table. And we only got two kings. The King of Wands and the King of Swords. We don't even got an Emperor out here. They go to Queen of Cups now. Oh shit, now here go the King of Pentacles. And I said this is what somebody wants to be, the King of Pentacles, because she is the Queen of Pentacles. She's already out here. And all these pentacles are out here. The 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. There go the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody want to be in them pentacles with you. They want to match you where you are now on the pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a husband. Because this is what I'm saying. Now we have the King of Pentacles. Because before we had the King of Swords and only the King of Wands. But we got the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. Like, every queen, high priestess, empress, every feminine in the tarot deck is on the table. It's crazy. Every feminine card in the deck is on the table. If I wasn't in my right mind, I would think this is a bunch of different women. It's not. This is all one girl. You be trying to tell people they're not a big deal. I'm a big deal, nigga. Look at the fucking energy. Whatever. Not to say that the masculine isn't either, but that's not the lens that I'm looking through right now. I'm probably looking through his. This is how you look at her. Shit. This is crazy. Let me use this deck. Let's see. So come back to me. That's what I'm gonna do. Somebody's guarded. Well, yeah, that came out already. Let's see. Come back to me. That's what I'm gonna do. Holy Spirit, Divine Lyne, beings, also the best intentions for my collective. Let's see. We have one person hanging on here, maybe two. I wonder why it does that. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles here. Group association, cult, coven. Talk about this Queen of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Alpha, leader, assertive, dominant. Somebody's an alpha. A Leo. It could be a Leo. They're healing. They may have some self-doubt or insecurities. I feel like they're in hermit mode, hiding this Four of Wands, because remember, this came out together. This Queen of Pentacles, Hermit, Four of Wands, right? I feel like they're hiding this. They're in hermit, hiding from this. Some sort of fucking cult or group association. That's just what I feel. This person may be a Leo. You may have this aspected in your chart. Maybe an alpha person. This person could be healing and dealing with some self-doubt, insecurities, maybe some envy. Tell me about this King of Wands. Cool guy, main male, attractive, authority. What is that? Authoritative. That's what a King of Wands is. They're attractive. They're the main character. Sometimes they're a Leo. Isn't a Leo a fire sign? Yes, it is. The King of Wands could be a Leo or Scorpio. But this is confirmation. This is this guy here. Everybody likes them. Gift, reward, incentive, or present. Maybe this person has a gift, is getting a gift, or maybe they are the gift. What about this gift, reward, or incentive? What's this gift or reward or incentive? Finance blockages. So maybe they are experiencing finance blockages now. Yeah, look at how their pentacles all locked up like that. Yeah, that makes sense because they're worried about the illusions around their Ace of Pentacles. Remember, there was a Seven of Cups and then an Ace of Pentacles. My ear's ringing. I think this is an illusion. Because the Seven of Cups with the Ace of Cups here, if you have a gift, you really have a gift or reward coming, somebody wants you to think that you have finance blockages so that you could make that your reality. Because look, it's not in the reverse, it's in the upright. You see? This person is like looking at it like, I can't figure it out. Like, what the fuck? It's not in the reverse, it's in the upright. It's like you have a gift, you a cool guy. Destiny, fate, future, karma. Or finance blockages. Tell me more about these finance blockages. I don't think it's true. Angel, spirit guide. Liar. You see? Oh my God. Your angels and spirit guides are here. This person could have angels or spirit guides. This is a lie. Or this King of Wands is a liar. I don't think so. I think that the whole finance blockages thing is a lie. Spirit guide, angel, liar. Gift, reward. I feel like your spirit guides and your angels are trying to give you a gift, and somebody is lying to you. Theft. Tell me about this lie and the finance blockages. Just write what I'm thinking. Illusionist. I told you, this is a fucking illusion. You don't have no finance blockages. You're creating this in your life by thinking that this is the case. Wow. Somebody has been fucking with somebody's head this whole time. Wow. Just wow. Somebody's a liar. Wow. Didn't I say this was self-sabotage? Didn't I say that? Oh my God. Because I was like, why? What's your problem? Like, what are you tripping off of? Like, why the fuck? Like, you have judgment, but everything is in the upright, but this person's in the Five of Cups. So I couldn't understand, like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, I understood why this Empress had their defense up to this King of Swords or to this situation here, but I couldn't understand why this King of Wands was feeling all these tumultuous feelings, especially around an Ace of Pentacles. Something is an illusion. And I think what the illusion is the blockage around this Ace of Pentacles. Somebody thinks their Ace of Pentacles is blocked. That's a lie. It's not. It's an illusion. See, the way this black magic shit works is, first of all, they have to use your energy. So they're harnessing your own fucking energy, right? And they can't make anything happen in your energy unless you accept it as your reality. So they could, like, you'll see like little things happen here and there, right? But if you spiral and be like, oh, someone is fucking with me or whatever, and this is why this is not happening because this, then it starts to give it power. If you have little small thoughts throughout the day and you're accepting the idea that you have a financial blockage, that somebody was powerful enough, you have angel guide and guides here. Can't nobody put no financial blockage on you, but you have to accept that as your reality, and then it becomes true. You have to accept that what is happening to you is happening. You have to give the person the power. When I first started this spiritual shit, that was the first thing that somebody told me. Nobody can do anything to you unless you believe that they can. You have to believe that you have to give the person the power in order for them to be successful. So when you have to be so in essence, that's why motherfuckers be wanting you to be scared of them, intimidated by them, threatened by them. So a lot of people are scared of anybody but God, because what can you really do to me if I have God? You not God, so why should I be scared of you? It doesn't even make sense. And especially in a situation where you're not even coming to me straight up in the 3D because you pussy. You doing stuff in the back end, in the spiritual end, where you throwing your rocks and you hiding your hands thinking nobody's gonna see you. Trying to fuck with niggas' heads and shit. You're not coming up to the person straight up saying, what's good with it? Let's shoot the fair one. Or this is how I feel about you. What's up with it? Nah, you sitting in the background trying to play fucking mind games, getting this person to believe what you're doing is their reality so the shit could go through for what? For shits and giggles? So you could be like, yeah, I'm powerful. I did that to that person. No, they did that to them. They succumb to that shit. You probably had a hand in it because you got fucking negative energy. You putting that shit out there. But it's gonna come back because whatever you put out, it's gonna come back. Anything could be possible as long as you keep putting it out, keep putting it out, keep putting it out there. I mean, yeah, it could probably come into the person's energy, but that's what spiritual maintenance is for. Meditation, affirmations, staying on top of your shit so that when somebody tries to come into your fucking energy playing games, it doesn't fucking work. But if you don't have no maintenance, if you don't have nothing that you doing to combat this kind of stuff, then they just gonna be going into your subconscious fucking with your shit all the time, trying to plant seeds that hopefully flourish and grow, that you think about these thoughts and you actually think it's real. This whole finance blockage shit is bullshit. It's not true. Okay, somebody needs to know that. It's an illusion. This is an illusion. Whatever you stressing over here, King of Wands, is an illusion. Tell me about this High Priestess. Yes, mind games. Somebody's playing mind games with this person. Same thing over here. That there's some sort of robbery, burglary, embezzlement, theft. That's what they did. Manipulation, trickery, confusion. Confusion around some sort of theft or robbery or somebody trying to steal something from you, take something from you. This looks crazy. Tell me about this. They're trying to get you to lose your shit emotionally, mentally. With all these mind games, like, this is a lot of fucking mental magic, mental illusions and shit. Like, goddamn. Superficial. Somebody was saying you're superficial. Pretentious. Tell me about this situation with this High Priestess. I'm not seeing that this High Priestess is pretentious. Because this is a divine feminine. How are you going to be a divine feminine? You're superficial. LGBTQA. Somebody could be LGBTQA. Or the other person in your energy, not you. Yeah. The Sagittarius is the one behind these mind games, trying to commit theft. They're super superficial. Could be a Sag. Or this could be this Empress, High Priestess. Just because they're... Let me see. I don't think this is you. I don't know. It's somebody in your energy, and it's a third party lingering, but they like in the background. Like they don't want to be seen. It's not like they in the background, but they're like irrelevant. So like their energy is not being picked up all the way. They're being casted out. They're like barely here. It's like Spirit talking about them. I don't think this is the divine person. I feel like Spirit's trying to tell this other person could have been a reverse high priestess, but this is all the stuff is in the upright. This Sagittarius, theft, mind games, superficial. This is the person in this Empress's energy, or maybe that other, this Sag is a mother or whatever. Take it how it resonates. Because sometimes it'll come out on this person's energy because somebody else's, that other person is all up in their business. So it's like they so much in your business. If somebody trying to read you, they reading them. It's crazy, right? Like, my fucking stalker is so much in my business that if people try to pick up on my energy, even collectively, they don't even see me. They see that bitch. Like, it's crazy. Like, that shit is, like, intertwining. Like, it's just, like, that shit is crazy. Or that person's trying to so bad. Too much. Excess gluttony. This person did too much. I don't know. Under our feet is air made bricks. It pulls you down and weak for you. Repeating like a broken tune now. Forever. Love tension tonight. Give it to my feelings. Wish forgive you each time. Without knowing, they break my heart to stone. Who is this pretentious thief playing mind games? Exciting, alluring, attractive. Somebody that could be attractive, alluring, exciting, attractive, infatuation. Who else? This person could look good, could be alluring to other people. They be doing too much though. A sibling. Be somebody's sibling. Somebody you consider a sibling or something like that. Capricorn. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Attachments. Unconditional love. That's weird. This is somebody that could have possibly supposed to have unconditional love for you, but this is what I'm saying. I'm on the Empress line trying to get clarity on the High Priestess, but there's so much projection on this person that I cannot see. I can see the other person that is projecting on them. It could possibly be a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. They got attachments, toxic cords, bad energies, karmic energies. This is what I'm saying. How can you come out as a karmic energy and a divine Empress? You can't. It only happens if somebody else is in your energy. Like, shit. Unconditional love. And siblings. I feel like this other person is somebody that you know. Somebody that is supposed to have unconditional love for you. Well, they could be a mother or a parent. Because this woman is holding a baby. And that is the Empress. Maybe you could be. But unconditional love and siblings is giving me somebody that you is supposed to like. It's like family. Somebody that's supposed to. Family loves you unconditionally. They're supposed to. So this is somebody that is supposed to love you. They're supposed to love you, but they're trying to steal from you and play mind games and do a bunch of weird shit in the background. a possibility this is somebody that, you know, somebody that's very self-conscious. Could be very alluring, good looking, someone attractive, or maybe you are. The energies are meshing together because this person is all up in your business. It's a feminine, I think. Let me see. Let me not be so quick to... It doesn't have to be feminine, I'm sorry. Because it just says alluring, but this person is projecting on this Empress. It doesn't have to be a feminine. It could be. Because just because you're attractive and alluring doesn't necessarily mean you're a woman. It could be a man. Because when I was clarifying the heartbreak, the King of Swords came out. So it could be a good-looking man that's projecting onto you. Man or woman. And Capricorn came out, and what was the other one? Sagittarius. Could be a Sag. Could be a sister, a family member, a cousin, or something like that. That's projecting a lot of mind games because they're trying to steal some shit. Driving this fucking Empress. They're getting on this Empress fucking nerves. Just in the background and stuff. They're not even doing this. It's crazy because it's like more than one problem over here. At least I don't really see no third party. Not that I mean, this is still considered a third party, but it's not like a cheating type of thing is what I'm seeing. I don't see. What's this with the King of Swords and the abandonment? And then I'm gonna go. What's this? Hi, hello to everyone. Sweet, compassionate, innocent. Source. What's this King of Swords? Cancer is out here. Oh, this King of Swords is exposed as a stalker. King of Swords. Tell me about this King of Swords. King of Swords could also have Cancer in their side or associated with their Cancer. They could have created something with a Cancer, birthed something, or they could have kids with a Cancer. Right? Sweet, compassionate, innocent. I think that is collective's energy. Maybe you were sweet to this person. Compassionate, a sweetheart towards this person. Because sweet, compassionate, innocent is not the King of Swords energy. There's nothing sweet and compassionate about a King of Swords. This person is being exposed. And they are a stalker. They have been stalking. They've been just watching every fucking thing you do. But they are being exposed for this now. Being a weirdo. They have birthed something with a Cancer. Tell me more about this King of Swords. Might be emotionally unstable. Source. Sweet, compassionate, innocent source. Tell me about this King of Swords and what's with this sweet, compassionate thing. Tell me about this King of Swords. Oh, they're an interference. So they're trying to block, interfere, something you have going on. Empowerment. Fortune and luck. Look at that. You have the power. Abundance, fortune, and luck. This King of Swords is definitely trying to interfere on whatever it is. Maybe they're doing this with this Cancer. Maybe they have something to do with this illusion that this King of Wands is experiencing here. Because this person right here is going through it. In their head, they're confused as fuck. Struggling. But it's not even a real thing that they're struggling with. It's so fucking crazy. Like, and I feel like maybe this Cancer has something to do with it. This King of Swords over here, because he's coming out as an interference in your life for the sweetheart. So if you are resonating with messing with this King of Wands over here as the Queen of Pentacles, because there's fortune and luck here. Someone's empowered, has fortune and luck. I'm going to pull another card on that. This King of Swords was probably trying to interfere with that, causing mad illusions and stuff against this person's money. It's crazy. Tell me about this fortune and luck. You have the power. Spiritual gift. Somebody has a spiritual gift. You have the power. Spiritual gift. Wow, that's crazy. Who exactly are we talking about here? Are we talking about the Empress, the High Priestess? Is that the only one out here with spiritual rank? Scarcity, lack, struggle, promiscuity. Somebody's sitting in scarcity and lack and promiscuity, and somebody else is in fortune. They're feeling powerful, and they have a spiritual gift. It's like two opposite energies. Look at that. That's probably why they don't want you to have this, so they want to interfere. Somebody who is very promiscuous, and there's somebody else who's broke as fuck. In poverty, in struggle, or both. Maybe this is in one energy. What's with this scarcity and lack? Chaos magic. Yeah, that's what this looks like over here. To make this person, this illusionist, with bringing this chaos magic to make this person be in lack and be a hoe. Who wants a broke hoe? Nobody. Who wants somebody who is promiscuous as fuck? So you are a risk because you're promiscuous. You gonna fuck around and make a nigga sick, and then you're broke. So if somebody projects this type of chaos into your life, you're not gonna be a suitable match for anybody. This is how the illusion takes over your fucking life. This is crazy. What's with this fortune and luck? I think I clarified that, and I think your spiritual gift, this is for the High Priestess. Your fortune and luck is within your spiritual gift. What's with this? This isn't tarot, but I'm pretty sure. Because there's no one else out here who is got something spiritual. The only high-ranking person here is the High Priestess. There's no one else. There's no Emperor here. The Hierophant is here. But is the Hierophant here? Hold on. No, it's not. The Hierophant is not here. That's the Justice card. No, wait. I don't think the Hierophant card has come out. No, it's on the table. Underneath this somewhere. It's somewhere under here. Oh, yeah, it is. Where did I see that? Oh, yeah, because I said a spiritual gift. Didn't I say? I did say that, didn't I? Yes, I did. It's right here. Look. I'm going to grab all of this. Look. I said when this came out, somebody's moving over to calmer waters from collaborating with someone else because they've been working a long time on something that is spiritual, given to them by God. Maybe they were working with somebody or collaborating with somebody, but they're leaving them, moving over to calmer waters. This person, High Priestess and Hierophant came out together. That's another pair, too. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. They're all coming out in pairs. I just noticed that. The King of Swords is on the table, and the Queen of Swords is on the table. The King of Pentacles we saw, it was on the bottom of the deck, and the Queen of Pentacles is on the table. The Queen of Wands we discussed, and the King of Wands. This is a lot of pairing up. But anyway, I'm not about to go into that. Somebody has been working on something. And I did say it could be a marriage. This could be a person. This could be a marriage. But it's definitely spiritual because this fell on top of it too. Fortune, luck, spiritual gift. You have the power. This has something to do with that. Somebody's spiritual gift is what's going to bring them abundance. I feel like somebody else is aware of that as well. Somebody other than this person. Why do people mind other people's business? I don't know what your fucking life is about and what's going to bring you abundance. Why are you worried about what somebody else's life is going to do? That shit doesn't make any sense. Why you just don't focus on yourself? That's like me spending my whole life and legacy focus on somebody else's life and legacy. That means I don't fucking exist. The only person that exists is this other person. Because that's the only thing that's important. What about your own life? And like your legacy is trying to consume somebody else's or be someone else or just take over another person's identity and legacy. It doesn't make any sense. Or just look into it so much. I don't get it. It feels as if somebody's not focused. It's like there's a lot of attention on one person's life, decisions, everything. And I'm not making that up because it came out. Somebody's definitely obsessed and stalking your shit. And that they like bring other people in that same energy because they can't do it themselves. So you fuck around and get you a stalker down. They need help or somebody that's going to do spiritual work for them. It's like your haters grouping up. Oh, you got a vendetta too? Or you it's like more than one person getting some sort of something out of the mission. It may not be the same thing. Maybe this cancer has something to do with this. I don't know why I'm saying that, but maybe that's the case. It's almost like your ex and your ex got together. They both had similar but different motives type of thing. Like the person that is helping this person, this King of Swords, also has their own investment in doing it with them. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know why I'm explaining it this way, but that's really how I feel. Like the weird odds of you having two people that both have disdain for you getting together to work against you. I mean, the chances are slim, but these things happen. I just got a hot flash. I think that is the case. Something about this Cancer. Something significant about these signs. Sag, Capricorn, and Cancer. This Cancer and this King of Swords, they got something going. It's another energy here. It didn't come out, but I know that they're there. I was going to clarify something else. Okay, how about we just ask this? Going forward, what's going to be... I have transformation on the bottom. What's going to be for this Empress, Queen of Pentacles? Because I guess that's who we're focusing on. Whoa. This person's otherworldly. I have Virgo. Yeah, see? I told you. Access. The collective. Copycat. Virgo. Otherworldly. Celestial. So you could be like a celestial, someone that's not like really from here. I told you there was somebody that was literally trying to... I just said this. Somebody trying to copy somebody else's destiny, copy somebody else's life, just spy on somebody else, be like somebody else. Because of this. So they're going to copy. And we have Virgo. They want access to your spiritual house, to the door. Somebody is collective. Tell me more about this Empress. The Empress, Queen of Pentacles, is collective, like I thought. Corruption, bribe, coercion. Somebody was bribed. Somebody's corrupt. Somebody was paid. That's what I was getting off that Page of Pentacles, too. Tell me about this. What's going forward for this Empress, Queen of Pentacles? I don't know. Addiction, drugs, medication. Somebody could be using drugs, trying to get you to use drugs. What's going forward for this Empress, Queen of Pentacles? That was wild. I wasn't expecting that. Empress, Queen of Pentacles. Hot. I guess that's it. Anything else for this Empress? Can't make it up. Impersonation. But this person who is, maybe they took a bribe to do this. It's like somebody's, I don't know, maybe it's they bribed somebody, paid somebody. It could be on drugs. It could be on drugs. They paid them, coerced them to be like you, to impersonate you. Somebody was either paid, coerced, or something like that. Somebody who has some sort of addiction or needs medicine or something like that. Yeah, to impersonate you, to steal your identity. This is crazy. This is crazy. Impersonate you, steal your identity. I'm talking about the Empress, Queen of Pentacles. There is some sort of impersonation going on here, okay? And somebody is scared as fuck now. I guess because this is being, there's some exposure here. This is being exposed. Look. That they're a fucking stalker and weird as hell, right? They have, this is the theft, because we saw this. The thief, yes, we did. You can't force, you can't make, there's some sort of intellectual theft. You know, if you create content, your ideas, something that was yours intellectually could make you some money. They were stealing it by saying that they did it, that it was theirs, they were you. Could have even made an ID and everything. This person probably did it for money for drugs. Maybe they're a drug addict. It's almost like they wanted access to spiritual access to stuff. Look at the keys in the door. So they had to become the collective. Like they had to become you in order to have the access the collective usually has to open the door. To be able to access whatever it is that they're accessing. But I think somebody is scared. Somebody is scared. They fucking crashing out. What's this fear? That was interesting. Thank you, Spirit. That was interesting. What's this fear? I don't know why they're scared. I know why they're scared, because they're exposed. This is being exposed. The devil is after them. They have some sort of bondage. Look, there's a chain around this person's neck. And I did see candle magic and I didn't pull it out. So they could have made some sort of deal. Now they're afraid because no parts of this deal is working, because maybe they knew, maybe they didn't know. If you knew that they were collective and you did this anyway, that's dumb. You don't understand how spiritual laws work, because why the fuck would you even do that if you're going to do that to somebody who is chosen or has divinity or has been working on their divinity, you know, is walking with God. Like, that's like you saying, oh, maybe y'all ain't know that this person be at home Because they be in hermit mode a lot. Maybe y'all didn't know this person be at home as like a whole prayer warrior. Maybe you didn't know that. Well, you done fucked up now. You fucked with the wrong one. And now the devil is on your ass. I don't know what you did with this Mr. Sir here. I don't know why he's here. I mean, the way this is going, this is a little demonic. You pretending to be somebody else and getting bribed and stuff and stealing. So, I mean, the devil is here. But there is something specific about some sort of bondage here. Somebody is afraid. Very afraid. What else are they? Yeah, look, caution, warning. I don't know if this person is watching. Look, this is a third party. I told you there was somebody else on the table that's not here. You're trying to hide your face, but you're nosy as fuck in everybody else's business. Of course your business is going to come out on the table. This is somebody else here that's not coming out. Or unless I read you wrong, you either this Empress. Could be one of these queens or some shit. I don't know. But you didn't come out in reverse. This person is reverse. I know you one of these, Sagittarius, Capricorns, or Cancers, or Virgo. What's interesting is that Aquarius never came out here one time. Light team, spirit guides. This person didn't realize maybe you had a light team or spiritual guide. Your light team was all over this. How you have this is demonic activity for sure. Nefarious, diabolical. Somebody's in bondage. The light team is all over this. All over this demonic shit. What else? Somebody was doing too much. Oh, okay. Now we finally have a Scorpio. This person is at peace, harmony, calm. Scorpio. It could be a bit greedy. Look, this looks like a kid. Doesn't it? That doesn't know when to stop eating. Just greedy as fuck. Look at all that shit on his plate. Looks like a little kid. This person could be a little immature. I don't know. There's a Scorpio here. This person has peace around their energy, though. That's good. But they be doing too much. Be a little too greedy. Something about greed. Tell me more about this Empress. Fraud. Maybe this person does fraud. They did fraud. A little too much. They got a little too greedy. Tell me more about this high priest. What's going on with this? What was that? Libra. Somebody's a Scorpio / Libra. You can have that in your chart. This person doing fraud. Or maybe somebody's doing fraud on them. Because they have peace and harmony around, but there's excess and gluttony. There's a lot of demonic shit going on. So there's identity, check, tax, fraud. Some sort of identity or some sort of fraud. Transformation. Tell me more. Anything else, Spirit? Aries. There's an Aries out here. Give me one more. I love this song. Give me one more. What's going on with this Empress, Queen of Pentacles? Isolation. Yeah. So at this point, I feel like this Empress is in isolation. Because this is the second time this has come out. Probably trying to heal. Because remember, this came out before too. They're healing and recovery from all this shit that's been going on. And this, because remember this? That makes sense. There's a whole, somebody in this nefarious plan or group that they had is a part of a cult. So that's why they have all this demonic shit. I'm not saying all cults are bad, but this one has some demonic shit around it. There's a lot of layers to this. And this is basically the betrayal right here, that the heartbreak that this Empress went through. I don't know what's up with this fraud though. I mean, the Scorpio with the peace and harmony, they're at peace now, but I don't know. Maybe this is how this came in, because at some point they was doing an excess amount of fraud. Energy doesn't seem bad though, but somebody did too much. That was a lot. That was quite a bit. The other person here, this could be surrounding just the King of Swords, but I don't think he did that. It's a whole call. It's a whole group. I don't think he did that by himself. It's another energy, and I think it's a feminine. Because the copycat is trying to copy unless it's a man trying to copy a woman. The copycat is trying to copy this Empress. That's possible. It could be a man. So I'm not going to discriminate, but there's definitely, I don't know, it feels like a woman. Woman copycat and a male King of Swords. I keep getting that. A female and a King of Swords. And those two may know each other too. You guys, this Empress may not know that. I don't know about the King of Wands, if he knows that. But it's like your past persons. Both of you have past people that are holding on and they're doing stuff. I don't really know if that King of Wands has a past person, completely honest, because that didn't come up. A lot of the drama was surrounding the Empress. And the attacking was no, but the King of Wands had a lot of illusions. That's not true. Y'all both have shit going on. Look, 10 of Wands. Because the King of Wands, I remember another important part of the message was that there's an illusion around his finance blockages. That wasn't there before. Somebody's doing that to that King of Wands. Now, where that's coming from, it could either be that King of Swords, because that King of Swords is stalking the Empress, because I think he want to be with her or some shit. Or something like that. It's some pressure there. So he's probably stopping the finances of whoever the love interest that she's in now. Keep the nigga broke. He can't do nothing with her because she ain't got no money. That's a hater. Hey guys, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. So we have a King of Wands trying to do finance blockages, right? And just petty shit. And then there's another energy, like a copycat energy, that is impersonating. How can you impersonate someone if you're the opposite sex? That's a woman. That's a woman. It's just two people. I told you there's another energy on the table. It's the King of Swords and a woman. Doesn't matter what she is. It's probably a King of Wands. Because all the queens came out on the deck. If I would have gotten another full deck, I probably would have been able to pull something else. That Empress was holding a lot of energy. She came out as an Empress, High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups even came out. It's like, I'm every woman type shit. The karmic don't even have no space to come out on the table because the divine feminine is taking over. It wasn't even no space. She don't even make space for that shit. It's crazy. That's crazy. Like, the karmic didn't even have no space to come out. The only thing that could came out is the things that they was doing. But their actual character, it didn't even come out on the table. Holy Spirit, Divine Light beings, those with the best interest. Let me get some confirmation on this reading that will help those to understand. Financial freedom. That's good. There's a lot of pentacles in that reading, so I could see that. Somebody's either working on that, working towards that, or that's what's coming to you. That's what's up. Anything else, Spirit? Kids. somebody love you, girl, not just me. Codependent. Somebody's a little codependent. How does it feel? Somebody want to know. Damn, how does it feel to be your man? I would love to know what that feel like. How does it feel? Or like, maybe somebody's looking at somebody else. Like, damn, nigga with her. How does it feel to be with her, bro? I could just imagine how it feels. D'Angelo, how does it feel? D'Angelo was saying, that's what he was saying in that song. Well, that's what I get from that song. Like, how does it feel to know that, like, I'm the man that loves you? Like, or how does it feel? He was trying to figure out how it feels to be somebody's man. How would it, how would that feel to be your nigga? Like, to be with you, like, to be that person for you. How does it, how lucky would somebody be? Somebody got your locks, dreads, braids. How does it feel to be your man? I'm trying to get myself together. I'm trying to get myself together, and somebody's a liar. How about that? Somebody be lying. I don't know. Maybe they lying about getting themselves together. They're not really getting themselves together. Or somebody really is trying to get themselves together, but they're always lying. Somebody has a hard time telling the truth. Could have tattoos. I started this shit. It's hard for me to express myself. Pure. Somebody's pure. It's hard for me to express myself. I'm trying to get myself together. I am pure, but I'm a liar. Like, that makes sense. Somebody wears a uniform. Or wears the same thing to work every day. Like some sort of uniform. Somebody's tall. Somebody's growing. Good hygiene. Nice price. Whoa. My life, una wanna live like. My voice, una wanna sound like. This junkyard. Nah, I be like. So we not suck it, duck it. Hey. Somebody's divine. All running this head. Dreams. Your dream. Somebody's a dreamer. They be dreaming. Your dreams are significant. Something in your dreams. Write them down. I don't know. So it's fine. Somebody got tattoos. And a female. Maybe a female has tattoos that came out together. A feminine is significant. Somebody wears glasses. Has glasses. Or something about somebody's vision or sight. Spit behind my verse. Somebody wears makeup. A lot of makeup. Yaga, yaga, yo. A karmic. I started this shit. Nah, I be like. God. Blue collar. So, let's see. Three years. Last one, Spirit. Tell me about this situation. Last one. Oh. Short hair. Somebody has short hair, and somebody else is experiencing a glow up. So these things, I don't know. Somehow I changed for you. Somebody changed for somebody else. So those are the words. Something about somebody's vision, their glasses, how they see. Somebody's really into makeup. Somebody could be a blue collar worker. There is a divine energy here. There is a female. 3 years. Somebody's growing. I feel when I wrote that, it was more like internally, spiritually. Because you could grow in a lot of ways. I don't mean like getting taller. Well, that could be. But in this instance, I meant like growing spiritually. Somebody has short hair. Somebody could be tall. It's hard to express somebody, to express themselves. They're trying to get themselves together. But somebody do be lying. Okay? Dreadlocks or braids are significant. Somebody's very codependent. And financial freedom is either on somebody's mind, it's on the way, or that's what somebody's working towards. And a glow up. Okay? And somebody changed for somebody else. So this is the end. I done pulled everything I could pull off this. I hope that this provided some sort of clarity, some sort of insight into your situation, some sort of confirmation for you. Yeah. Thanks for sticking around. I got this one little viewer that's been here. So thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'm going to get up out of here and enjoy the rest of my evening. You be safe, and I'll see you guys another time. I call my energy back to me, cleansed and in divine light, and return yours back to you. Okay? And yeah, I pray for your peace and your clarity and abundance and just blessings over your life. Okay? And yeah, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Be safe.